Density is a measure of how tightly packed molecules or atoms are in a substance. It could be defined as the amount of mass per unit volume. Density is an intensive property because increasing the amount of the substance does not change the density. Density can be used to identify a pure substance. The SI unit for density is kilograms per meter cubed. The density of a material can change with changes in temperature or pressure. Solids and liquid densities change very little with temperature or pressure changes, but gas densities do change with temperature or pressure. In general, increasing the temperature of a substance decreases the density by increasing its volume. When a substance changes phases, from solid to liquid to gas, the density changes. Most substances are most dense in their solid state, less dense in their liquid state, and least dense in their gaseous state. Water is an exception. Ice at 0 degrees Celsius is less dense than liquid water at 0 degrees Celsius. That's why your ice will float on your water. How to calculate density? Scientists can measure a substance's density by measuring its mass and its volume. The formula for density is mass divided by volume. Scientists can create a liquid column with substances that do not dissolve in one another that have different densities. Density as identification. In some circumstances, pure substances can be identified by their densities. We will calculate density for 2 metal samples and use a table of densities to identify the unknown metals. If the volume of the solid cylinder is 100 centimeters cubic and the mass of the cylinder is 270 grams, 1, what is the density of the metal? And 2, what is the identity of the metal? When we know the formula for density, that should be where we start. Density is equal to mass divided by volume, or the ratio of a mass to volume. We're given a mass here. The mass of the cylinder is 270 grams. The units are important here. And we also have a volume given to us. That volume of the cylinder is 100 centimeters cubic. Density is then equal to 270 grams divided by 100 cubic centimeters. And that's it. Density is 2.7 and most importantly, the units, grams per centimeter cubed. As you can see here in our table of given densities, the units are grams per centimeter cubed. So you can compare. Now that we have a density that we can compare using our list, we just have to go through each of these materials and find the one that's closest to 2.7. That would be aluminum. If the volume of the solid metallic cylinder is 50 cubic centimeters and has a mass of 966 grams, 1, what is its density? And 2, what is the identity of the metal? The first place to start is with the formula for density. We are again given a mass. and we are given our volume. Notice the units that you're dealing with, we don't have to do any conversions. We'll end up with grams per centimeter cubic. Density of 19.32 grams per centimeters cubic. That is a lot more mass per unit volume than our last mystery cylinder. So let's look at these substances. Gold is the only one that looks possible. So it looks like our mystery metal would be gold.